Action.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of AJ and Joe Show. Coming at you.
Coming at you live and direct.
President's Day. Monday. What's the date?
The date today is the 19th.
19th. All right.
So that's the worst part of my day at my at the Rainbow Riders balloon job is so like the last man on the totem pole, which is me. You have to write a certificate for each person riding the balloon. Like there's like a certificate, like what's it called?
Like you did it.
Yeah, but what's it called when you graduate? Like when you hang your diploma. It looks like a diploma, little paper, and it
You
says
survived.
you were under
Riders.
the name of the pilot. You were under your name and the date. You know.
Yeah.
But I have to fill all that shit out, and like a lot of time it's foreign people. Like today we had a lot of Asians.
Okay.
And
We all know
I got to
how you
write
feel
their
about
names.
them. Okay. What's this? Kid, do you remember?
How do I feel about Asians? I don't remember.
That's funny.
That's funny.
You caught that. We all know how you feel about the Asians.
Oh yeah, I love them. I love Panda Express.
Okay. Well, yeah, you probably shouldn't say any of their names, but there was there some difficult names?
There were some difficult ones today, but so how it works is this is funny. So when they get on the van, they got to hand me their release form. They sign their life away, right? You know?
Yeah.
And so when I fill out the certificates, I just use the release form, but however they wrote their name, and sometimes it's kind of chicken scratch, so I'll just write it how I think it is, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck it. And then I was laughing thinking about it too, because like my handwriting and shit is so fucked. Like I'm like, why do you guys have me doing this shit?
The worst guy on the job?
Yeah, I'm like, print this shit out. I'm like, people pay $200 a head. You guys should have something on the computer to just fucking.
They're gonna take it back to their village in China, and
like,
they're gonna be like, we rode a fucking hot air balloon, and be like, what the fuck? What's this chicken scratch?
Like a second grade American wrote their certificate. No, fucking.
Like that was the balloon wrangler.
They're like, yeah, he looked a little suspect. No, fucking no. So it's a little difficult, and then you got to do it with a permanent marker, a Sharpie, and that's hard for me, like because it's so thick.
Yeah.
And so if you're not used to it and you don't write kind of big, it all runs together. Like say you do a B, you know what I'm trying to say? Like the marker's so thick, it's like if you write an A, there's no fucking hole no more in the middle of your A. It's all fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, bro. I don't know why they made me.
And you start trying to adjust it.
And then I was like, oh, forget it, man.
Maybe you need to get one of these. So this is a Sharpie pen.
I got to use what they tell me, bro. I don't fuck with the shit.
Fuck them. Sharpie pen right here. Look at this.
Yeah, no, that's nice, but.
No, but look at how it writes. You know what I mean? And there's even
I can't read that.
There's even Fuck that. I'm not talking about the content. I'm talking about the thinness of the letters.
That's smeared as my big marker.
You hit the nail on the head with that one, because what you said is it all comes down to practice. Like
yeah.
I use a regular Sharpie pretty often. So I know exactly how much space I got to give myself. It's just practice. Practice. So at work, start doing everything with a Sharpie.
Yeah, note to self after today, after my shift at the Rainbow, need to start doing a little bit of activity.
Yeah.
Like to fucking get my cardio up a little so I don't fucking die. Like I almost did today twice. Yeah. And I need to work on my Sharpie writing. So
at work, just around the kitchen, just everything with a Sharpie.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. Yeah, I should start doing that. Correct.
Yep. I don't know, man.
No, yeah, you're right. It's just
I gotta write with what they give me.
Dude, it's pretty strict over there, bro. I never been the low man on the totem pole in a minute, bro, and it's fucking hilarious, bro. Today, I was filling up the fucking propane tank, bro. Yeah. It's a bitch and a half, right? And the fucking head fucking dude, he's walking around, and I see him walk up to the fucking ledger. There's like a ledger that you keep real track of that propane. So like, you put.
Is that a cost thing, or is that just
a cost thing?
It's like a regulation.
No, it's a cost thing for sure. So the head dude, the owner that's filthy rich, he makes sure all this shit's in place. You know what I'm saying? So the head manager there, he came to look at the ledger while I was there gassing it up, right? And I just feel like this little piece of shit guy gassing this shit up. And he walks up, right? And just like looks at the ledger, and then he walks off, right? And I'm thinking like, you're me, man, at my other job. I was like, that's what I do at my other gig. I'm like, but I'm over here filling shit up, you know, like a little, you know, low man on the totem pole, bro. Under pressure, checking my ledger. And I was like, I just thought in my head, bro, I had this funny feeling that I'm leaning over, filling up this tank, you know, just fucking sweating, fucking.
So does that give you a little bit more appreciation for like what? For at your work now you're gonna go back to your the full-time gig. Are you gonna be a little nicer to your?
Not because I am real nice, but no, it honestly makes me respect him more because I'm like, because I know what I had to do to get where I'm at, right? Mm-hmm. And I see the way everybody respects him and the way he walks around there reminds me of me at my other gig, and I'm like, yeah, this guy he must be the shit, right? No, I'm the shit.
You the shit? Tell him. Like I'm the shit.
No, I wanted to tell him, you me, but here, man. That's what I was.
He'll probably tell you, oh, that's nice. Fill up the fucking tank and don't fuck up the ledger.
Yeah, he's like, pay attention, Abel.
We'll talk about that one day.
Yeah,
today's not that fucking day.
Yeah, it was. But I had this crazy realization. It was funny. I was like, vacuuming the fucking van out today, thinking like, yeah, it's wild. Yeah, but it's fun. But it is fun. I'm not complaining.
Because different. It's different.
It's different. And it's almost fun because I'm like, they don't know who I am. I'm like fucking, yeah. I'm like, it's almost like that. Almost like I'm acting almost.
Undercover
like,
boss in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Playing a role.
It's just funny. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing a role almost. It's fun. It's fun and it's cool. And like I said, I like it because it gets me moving and stuff. And it's just cool to learn about the balloons too, to be honest with you, bro. It is cool.
Yeah.
Learning something new.
So just one day a week so far?
No, I've done it. This was my third shift. Yeah, so I had...
Third shift in 2 weeks?
Third shift in 2 weeks, I guess. Yeah, but the week just started. So like today I worked. Hopefully I work a couple times this week if I'm lucky.
Okay.
So I like to get it down to like 3 shifts a week would be cherry.
Nice.
But I'm green tagged Monday through... I'm good to go Monday through Friday, so whatever they want me,
Green tag means you're available.
Yeah.
All right. It's pretty exciting, man.
Exciting.
No, I was gonna show you something. I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for some balloon wranglers. Fucking.
Yeah. If you type in I'm not telling you to type in, but the other day I was like trying to practice, right? Because I knew I was working, and I was like, I'll tell you exactly what I put, and the dude from my work pops up right away, the head dude, bro. So let me go.
I found this funny video. I should have saved it because it was this chase crew guy, and like he jumps up and grabs onto the bottom of the gondola, and like they start taking off, and he's hanging onto the bottom.
Oh no!
And I was like, oh.
Chase crew putting up a balloon. I just want to show you this cat that on my work real quick. Chase crew.
You gotta do hot air balloon?
No, I just put in chase crew putting up a balloon. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. Go down a little bit. Down. The same one didn't pop up, of course, how it works, no?
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, right there it is, that one. That dude right there.
This guy?
That's my boss.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my boss right there, man.
Should I play this?
Shout out, boss, man.
I'm going to play it because I don't know what the volume's going to sound like on the TV. Go ahead.
So they were telling me about Balloon Fiesta today. Uh-huh. So shit gets wild, bro. So they put up, I think he said something like 400 people rides a day. 400 people a day.
Ups and downs?
No, 400 people. We give 400 people rides a day on Balloon Fiesta.
This is the homeboy that you said that he's the man in this world. Oh no, this ain't the guy.
He's right under him. Oh, okay. This guy's right under that guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyhow, it's a total interesting world, man. But it's crazy because there's a lot to it, man.
No, I went in a little rough last week.
Well, like I said, today was crazy because we landed and we were going to have to wait for keys, and it just turns into a big old crazy thing, yeah. The field we landed in.
Yeah. Huh.
But man, it's
That's interesting. Nah, like you said, it's like you're playing a role.
And I guess one little perk that I found out is I guess you get a pass for Balloon Fiesta, right? But it gets you and your car and I think just you and your car. But so you have to pay for your family, but it's for the whole deal.
Are you going to be expected to be working more hours during Balloon Fiesta?
Yeah, you work all week. You work all 10 days, I'm sure. Yeah.
All right.
But you got to be down there early at the field.
Well, that's good. You kind of started at a good time because you're going to have some time to get some practice before the shit hits the fan, so to speak, with the Balloon Fiesta.
Yep. That'll be a trip.
Hell yeah. So, yeah. No, that's good. That's all good stuff. That's a trip, man. Fucking Monday, President's Day.
Yeah. I was thinking, do you ever remember having to do a report on a president? Like, do you know a lot about one president and just so happens, like...
Yeah, there was...
Because I have one.
Okay, go for it. I gotta think about it.
No, it's an Abraham Lincoln. I just remember it, and I remember, like...
It's kind of an easy one. Why'd you pick such an easy one?
If it's so easy, what number president was he?
5.
Negative. Wrong.
9.
Wrong.
7.
Wrong. All wrong. 16th president.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not proving whether it's easy or not. That's because you did.
Just proved you wrong, bro. Don't get mad, bro.
You did the report on it.
Yeah, but if everybody knows this, then you should know.
But that's a famous. When I say it's an easy pick, I mean that's a very famous. Out of all the presidents, that's a very famous.
Yeah,
president.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you made it sound like everybody knows everything about him already.
No,
like I was an idiot for picking that shit.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant that like that's like picking like George Washington or like that's like a very famous easy. Yeah. When I say easy.
The fuck, here it is again. Like, what's going on here? I don't understand. I really don't understand.
I mean, like that. There's a lot of info because it's a very popular president. Like,
well, there's a lot of info on any president. It's common though. I get what you're saying. It's common knowledge. Everybody knows that president. But if you Google any president, there's gonna be the whole history on the whole fucking person.
What grade was this?
I can't remember.
Was it okay?
Elementary school, I think.
MLK.
Maybe Lincoln. Fuck. But I just know that I know a lot about that one president, and I don't know about any other ones a lot, But just so happens I had to do a report on that one president, and I know a shitload about Abraham Lincoln. I was all excited and happy about it, but now it's like I don't. No, but fuck me, right?
No, but so you were getting into that because it's President's Day. So
I was trying to be positive, trying to just talk about it,
So
I was excited about knowing some knowledge about a president.
So did you know? Well, as to answer me, did you know this? Since you did the report on him, you know a lot about Abraham Lincoln.
Well, I didn't know it was a quiz. Just trying to talk about it.
No, did you know that he wrestled? He was an amateur wrestler, and like he was like really good.
An amateur wrestler?
Yeah, he crushed him on the mats. AJ.
All right.
No, good.
I didn't know that. That's cool though.
That's not something you'd probably put in your thing in your presentation. So was this like a book report you had to do, or did you have to like stand up and actually talk about?
It was just everybody had to pick a president, and you had to do a report on the president. But that was it. You never had to do it?
Yeah. I can't remember which one I did. I couldn't I thought it was Gerald Ford, but that doesn't. I'm looked up. That's him right there.
Okay.
I don't think that's him.
Look like Putin, bro.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, that's not him. But did you ever see Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
No. I think you know what? Somebody told me that was halfway decent. One of my cooks.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So one of my cooks told me that was like a halfway decent flick.
It's pretty cool as far as vampire movies go.
Wow.
So that's based on a book.
It's wild.
So there's other different ones where it's like alternate like realities mixed in, like two different things, like, you know what I mean, like a real person like Lincoln mixed in with like vampire shit.
Yeah.
But like it has like pretty cool special effects and like the fight scenes and stuff. Like he has an axe, right? Because he chops down cherry tree. Am I wrong? Is that what he did?
Bro, I'm not here to get quizzed, bro. Just want to talk about fucking President's Day.
President's
I did a report on this fucking guy. I knew he was the 16th president.
What did he chop down? Did he chop down something?
Bro, he's not Johnny Appleseed. It's fucking Abraham Lincoln.
What did we went to the middle school. I just thought of that. Lincoln chop down.
What did he chop down?
Yeah. Did he chop down something?
What the fuck? No, I don't recall that.
Because he had an axe. Chopped it. Did he really cut down?
He has an axe in the vampire movie.
Well, I thought that was like a play on what he really did. I thought he chopped down cherry trees, and I thought he was chopping up fucking
oh, there you go.
Vampires.
Oh, the myth.
One of the greatest American presidents. There you go.
He didn't say easy in that fucking sentence.
The myth. Debunking the myth. The lack of evidence. There's no written anyone.
Yeah, I never heard that one. That's interesting.
I don't know.
Did his wife make cherry pie? Maybe that's why he cut down the cherry tree. Wanted some cherry pie.
How dare you speak that way of... What was her name? Martha?
Bitch name was Martha Lincoln, man.
Where was that? Martha Washington. What was her name?
I don't know that bitch. I'm a little disappointed I brought up this whole subject.
Why?
I'm a little sad I spoke on this.
Mary Todd? Mary Todd.
Mary Poppins.
Is Mary Todd. Mary Todd Lincoln.
She's a gordita, no?
1840.
Check her out.
She's a little chunky.
All right.
It's okay. What's wrong with that, AJ?
I said it in a nice way, shit. You said it in a malicious way.
What'd I say?
That she a little chunky. You said. I guess that's not too bad.
What'd you call? You called her a gordita.
I said she's a gordita. I love gorditas.
Get her there.
All right, there we go. Right on.
That's
funny.
I did not know she looked like that. Okay.
Like what? Like a crazy bitch? She just looks like you would think he would be with like some skinny hot chick, right? Or no? You know what I mean? Like the persona of Lincoln. Or am I tripping? Is that what you mean, or are you tripping? Am I tripping? Is that like what you meant by like?
You're the
that
one.
Does not, I know, but I don't give a fuck. But I'm being serious here. I would have thought like he would have had like skinnier, more of like maybe like a blonde. But maybe that's just in my fucking head because I don't know.
Considering like what he accomplished and how powerful he was.
No, not because of that. Just because like he was like a celebrity status to me. Usually they have like a hot wife.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
That's all I mean.
I see what you're saying. I agree.
That's all I mean.
I agree.
She does look kind of hot in this one though.
That's why it's a little alarming.
Right when they're young. Look.
That's why it's a little alarming.
No, yeah. She looks kind of hot in there. He looks a little fugly. Is that real? I think that's a fucking painting, bro.
that was before he turned into a celebrity. Look how shitty his hair looks, and then look at him here.
It's like he don't have no eyebrows or nothing.
That's when he's cool, when the hair's swabbed back.
Yeah. So
yeah, and look at her.
She went downhill. He went uphill.
She's just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, I
want to grab her cheeks, like
pinch her cheeks.
Yeah.
Like I love gorditas.
Yes. Ooh, you can cook some good food, huh? That's what she
what were they eating at that time? What was that?
Hunter stew.
Hunter stew.
Hunter stew.
There you go. Look at her there.
What do you mean? You think she's hot there? Halfway? She looks a little less chubby. That's what you're going for?
Yeah.
I got you, doggy.
This is when she's falling ill.
Oh, poor thing. That's not. Are you being serious? Or are you fucking?
No, I don't know.
You Be talking about people being ill, man.
Everybody's ill in my eyes.
That motherfucker look ill.
Without a beard.
Those are wicked pictures, man. I don't know about back in the day shit.
That's real. That's real life. I don't know. I don't even know. Okay, President's Day.
Besides that, what else is going
on? Those fights this past weekend. Fucking awesome. Fucking...
Cejudo's a bitch. No, I always knew it.
That dude's a loco. He fought. He reminds me of a little caveman.
I know, but
Devashvili.
You know what I was thinking about? Someone I was after the Cejudo fight. I was just thinking like it's so weird how like when people have their moment, that's their moment, man, and it's like. It's so weird how it happens to everybody, right? Like it's just
so. But
what happens? Do you get old?
So he has a different set of circumstances because like he walked away from both belts. Oh shit!
Here we go.
He walked away from both belts.
Okay.
Kind of in his prime. He took a few years off.
How is that different than anything I'm talking about?
Why would he do? But he fucked himself. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he fucked himself by doing that.
Yeah. Well, no, you're right. But I think so. When someone does that, I think they're scared.
Scared of like losing and like okay.
No, scared of losing that. Not scared of like. I'm not saying he's scared of getting his ass kicked.
Losing the mystique.
There it is. The whole thing. He was so and he should have left it at that. But who am I to say what's what? But that's just my opinion. That's what I think when someone's at that spot, and he should have left it at that. But it's so weird how yeah, it's just weird though. Like, do you think the skill level gets better? Do you think they lose something?
But he wins that fight and he's getting a title shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so is he that far away?
He's 2 losses in a row. That's what I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. He had both fucking belts. He's 2 losses down now, and everyone has their minute in the spotlight, and then you go downhill. That's kind of what I mean. McGregor kind of thing. Everybody throughout time. It just happens.
Well, that's...
So my question is, I'm not talking bad about it. I just want to know, what do you think happens? Everything all together, like I'm saying, the skill level or the.
So before this fight, Cejudo, I'm gonna get to your question, but so before this fight, Cejudo, it said is winner. It's win or lose, like win lose, like you know what I mean. Like either he wins or he loses and he retires. But he didn't retire. He didn't stand there in the octagon and leave the gloves, but apparently that's because he did that already. He kind of already had his moment.
All right.
To do that, but he's not that old, but he's been doing this shit for a very long time. He's 37 years old, but like in that age, you know what I mean? Like he's been competing in wrestling. He's Olympic champion. It's a lot more miles on you. So like every case is different, I guess. But like time just like you said, time just catches up, and there's no getting around it. You can't outrun it. So and that dude Marab is just a hungry dude.
Yeah,
savage. So. It was he didn't get finished, you know what I mean? That dude couldn't fucking finish him, but like it was and he won. Cejudo won at least 1.5 of those rounds, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, I guess it could have been worse, right?
Yeah, it just made me think like how weird that is, like not even just him, just like in general, how that's just the way it is, it's the way it goes. But like just every guy, it's so weird how when they're on top, they're the best, and it's like, man, they're unbeatable, and then it's just somebody else's turn, after that.
Well, that takes us right into the fucking, like, when you're talking about that, that takes us right into the main event.
Yeah, I know. I was about to mention that too, but I don't want to just keep going forward.
Well, no, that ties in perfectly with like it's just when your time is done, your time is done.
Same like Volk, huh?
So with Volk, he just
fuck, man.
He just and I kind of had as much as it goes to that thing we've been talking about a lot lately. Like our emotion tells us one thing, but the reality of the fact is that like honestly, I didn't know a whole lot about this. I can never say his name, Topuria. before this fight, I watched a few of his fights before the actual card, just so I could see. And I don't know, man. I didn't.
He rubbed me wrong.
The guy. Yeah, like I watched him in the press conference beforehand, like cussing out the crowd, saying "fuck you" to the crowd, and like
I didn't see that. That would bother me, but like
it happened.
On the post, he shows up with shades on, and I can't stand that, bro.
Post fight,
the post interview
with the belt. He had the belt with his shades.
Yeah, but he rolls up, and he has sunglasses on.
Sometimes they do it because their face is fucked up.
His face wasn't fucked up, bro.
Okay.
He Volk didn't do shit, bro.
No, yeah, you're right. But so
I just don't like when someone wears sunglasses at night, unless they're, I guess, maybe if you're all fucked up, I'm like, oh, well, or like you're saying, if you got a good excuse or something, the light hurts you, or the fucking, you're all beat up, or whatever the fuck.
I got seizures.
But you don't just roll up like you're all cool, like Hollywood. It's like nighttime, you fucking have shades on, you go in for a fucking interview. It's like,
well, I think that's the kind of what the persona is.
You know you can't see. It's uncomfortable to wear fucking sunglasses. No, not you. I'm saying anybody.
I know what you're saying. Anybody, but like, so I didn't watch his part of the post-fight press conference. I saw like the thumbnail of him wearing shades. You know, he rubbed me wrong fight week going into the fight, just like the disrespect he had, you know, but towards Volkanovski. But he did exactly what he said he was going to do. He went in there and fucking took him out.
I had this weird feeling Volk was going to lose because all I saw was like they just kept posting pictures on all the sites and stuff, like, and talking about how this is how it is when you have a full training camp, and like about how he's like untouchable with his full training camp, and about how last time was a fluke because
4 months ago he got
blah blah
out.
blah. And I was just like, fuck, man. It didn't look good the way they were setting up this guy. You know, I was like,
and then you see he's coming in and Zuckerberg's in his corner. That fucking dweeb. Did you see him? Did you see any of that interaction?
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. Wasn't there more interaction with another fight?
So with Marab was kind of talking to him outside of the cage.
There was another guy all over Zuckerberg's nuts, bro, that fought.
Well, I don't know. He was there ringside, but the only fighter he actually walked out Volk. Like Volk was
Yeah, no, but there was another guy that like after the fight, like he who got slammed. He walked the dude to Zuckerberg and fucking slammed him.
That was Marab.
Okay.
That was slammed to Cejudo.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
So Marab was talking to him.
Okay. So that's that. I saw a lot of interaction with Zuckerberg, but again, that guy, yeah, which I thought was weird. Why is this guy so special? Why are they acting like Zuckerberg's like a fucking?
So apparently, Volk asked for Zuck to be in his corner. Zuck, okay.
But who? Why? I don't know. I just don't understand why.
It was just an awkward fucking. It was a very awkward interaction in the corner. Like
the whole thing, they were all over his nuts, like they're sucking his dick and shit. I don't understand it. That guy that I saw, I guess it was the Cejudo fight.
Yeah.
The dude acted like if he wanted Zuckerberg to be his boyfriend. The way he was acting, like they worship this dude.
Oh. I don't know about the boyfriend thing, but
they jump over the cage and run up to him after they win.
He's I don't know what it is. People fucking like him.
Why would you treat him? I don't understand. You get where I'm coming from or no?
No, I understand what you're saying, but like I don't get the fascination myself. But
so like say like this, like for instance,
watch this shit.
I don't want to watch this, bro. I don't like this guy.
No, but I want you to see what the fuck I'm talking about because you didn't see it. This isn't even the fucking video, son of a bitch.
I get that this guy trains now and stuff.
No, this is what I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you him in the corner acting like a fucking weirdo. Anyway, so people, they want to go. They're fighting in front of a billionaire. They want to go and.
So basically, they worship this guy because he's got money.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's right, but that's probably why, right?
But just to me as a man, I don't understand how you can just put another man on something like that who didn't accomplish nothing.
Well, no, I get what you're saying.
Like, it's not like they're like asking, like, say for instance, like, Mike Tyson, can you come to my fight? I always watched you. You know, you were my inspiration. And so then after I won the fight, I would jump out and shake his hand, right? But what gives that guy? Why the fuck is a man? Am I going to do that for this guy?
Well, that's on them. That's on the fighters.
Yeah, no, I get it, but
I don't get it.
It makes me not like him if you do that. It makes me not respect you.
So any fighter that does that
for him,
that brings him out, that's friends with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Well, no, I get what you like. So it was kind of a red flag for me when I saw him in the corner of Volk, and I'm like, that's just an unnecessary distraction. Like, you know, you're
showboat.
You're defending your belt. What is he? Why does he get to take up a spot in your corner? You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to offer you any advice. Like, that's just your mind isn't in the right spot. If that's what you planned, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
that's like a different issue that I kind of am talking about, but makes total sense.
Like. And that was supposedly Volk's request. So if your mind is thinking about that, you're not thinking about the killer who's the young buck who's right across the octagon from you, ready to take your head off. I don't know.
I just thought it was so weird. The fight that I saw, I had to bend the Cejudo where,
he picked him up and he walks him over there.
And then after he won, he jumps the cage and he goes and he's all talking to him like, bro, go do that to your mom or something, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, who is this guy? Did he raise you? Did he wipe your butt? Like, I don't get it. Like, did he take care of you? You know what I'm trying to get at, right? I'm just like, I don't understand. Is this your best friend from childhood? Or is he here all happy to see you? Or like, I don't get it. What the fuck is going on? It's like, it's frustrating to me.
Yeah.
Am I jealous of this guy? I don't know, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't think it's jealousy. I just think it's just weird. It's just today's culture. You know what I mean? Like he has nothing to do with what's going on. Yeah, he trains, but that's about the extent of it. You know what I mean?
I just don't see how it's almost like that guy, like at that moment, it's like worshiping this guy. Like,
maybe he's his biggest fan. Maybe
so weird, jumping out of the cage, like. You don't even do that for his mom, or he don't even do that for, like, do that to Dana.
His mom died.
Do that to Dana or something, you know? Like, fuck, it's just weird to me, bro.
He loved The Social Network.
Yeah. Loves it.
Robert Whitaker. I know you're not like I don't know how up you are on, like, Robert Whitaker, but, like, his
I had him to win.
His performance against Costa, man. Fucking A, that was a fight.
I had him to win.
That was a fucking awesome fight.
And man, Costa looked like a fucking animal, bro.
That dude,
like a specimen. If
you give him the opportunity, he'll fucking take your head clean fucking off. He's huge. And he came to fight. There's been a lot of shit with him, like getting injured and pulling out of fights the last couple years. So like him showing up and like looking pretty good, you know.
I was like dozing out on that fight, bro. Like it was like a good fight, and then I woke up when they were saying Whitaker won. Like I came to, and I was just like I couldn't believe it. I was like, he pulled it off.
Bro. Yeah, if you're able to go back, I'll probably not be able to go back and rewatch it, but it was just a hell of a fight. One of those fights where I was on edge the whole time because Costa can just at any moment just put your lights out, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of his, but no, that was a hell of a fight. So Volk. You know, fucking A. So knocked out twice within like 4 months.
Damn.
This one was a nasty knockout. He was out for a minute, you know.
He got clocked a few times. I noticed, like, you know, like the initial.
Yeah.
But he got popped a few. Like when he got knocked out, he got socked like a good 3 times real quick. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. It's not good, man. And he's all about like already after the fight, he's already talking about the rematch and fucking.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
He'll do the rematch in Spain, and it's like, bro, you need to chill the fuck out. You need to take a year off. And
all that is just so like that to me right away. That's like trying to please whoever, please the fans, please Dana, please whoever.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so because I follow. You know,
Well, like, at that point, then someone needs to save him from himself.
Well, I think that's the case for sure. But like, he's been real open lately, like talking about it in public about how he has to stay active for like his own, like this is his words. You know, he has to stay active for his mental health. You know what I mean? And like, it sounds like he's dealing with some shit outside of the cage. You know what I mean? He's like, I just got to stay busy. I got to be fighting all the time. And it's like, you can't fucking be doing that when you're getting knocked out like that. You know?
Yeah.
But
how old is he?
He's not He's not.
He looks like he's got some age on him in his face to me.
He's not that old. For the sport itself, I don't know. He's 35, bro.
Okay.
But he's been
Yeah,
fighting.
I thought he was probably close to our age.
He's been fighting a while.
That's old.
If for the sport, yeah, he's been fighting a long time. For sure. He was the champ for, I think it was going on 5 years in that division. So do you think he gets an automatic rematch? Do you think that's the right decision? When you're the champ that long, but it wasn't like it was a close thing. It was like he got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
So like I think the automatic rematch should be like, nah.
I think though it's like you got to give it to him, right?
Yeah, but like,
I get what you're saying. It wasn't close. Fuck, man.
yeah. So I'm not a fan of this new guy who's the champ, Ilya Topuria. Not a fan of him.
Sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses at night. That's nuts.
Yeah. No, I don't agree with that either. But I just don't like him because of his how he was acting.
Yeah.
Pre-fight week. But
wild.
Anyway, so this kind of like makes this interesting for this. So 299 is the next pay-per-view. That's Sugar and Cheeto.
Yeah.
That's
and that's interesting because Sugar Sean O'Malley, he's all the talk of the town, but Cheeto beat him last time they fought.
Yeah, it was kind of like he had like a freak injury. I don't know if you saw like
I
the highlights of it. Like
I did.
He got kicked in the leg and his fucking leg got fucked up.
I did, but
it still got beat.
To me, yeah, that's what I. So I think it's just interesting though because honestly, people that don't know a lot about the sport probably think they're coming into this match with Sean beating him already. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Before I kind of did my research, I didn't know who had won, but I didn't know that Sean had lost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting because. And
Cheeto Vera, I like him, you know, but he's kind of known like this, and this is like, if you just watch enough of his fights, he's always like a slow starter in his fights, and then like he doesn't have that killer instinct really. Like if you look at his fights, like a lot of them are decisions. But so I don't know what's gonna happen with that fight. I see O'Malley probably taking that, and then since Merab won, he's gonna fight the winner of that. And Merab versus Sugar. That's a hell of a fight, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just think I don't know. What I mean by that is I'm not sure how I feel about Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need to watch him more.
I've watched more of him like in recent fights, you know, but like I didn't pay too close attention to him beforehand. But
I don't have too much.
He has good hands. He has submissions, but like that Merab, he's like a little caveman, bro. Like the way, just the look on his face when those scrambles when he's wrestling, like he's just digging like tooth and nail, just trying to like do anything to fucking out wrestle you, out fucking grapple you, fucking take your fucking head off. Like he'd bite you if it was allowed. Like
Yeah, I think fuck, man. I don't he didn't show me anything I don't know, man. From this if he brings it like this last Saturday, I think he's gonna take it. He'll take it.
Merab?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
No, he fights like, yeah, it's crazy.
Especially like Cejudo's level, right? Like to do that, you know that fucker's bad as fuck. To be able to, I don't know. Watching that fight, I'm not taking nothing from Cejudo. It shows you the skill level of that other dude.
Say what you want about Cejudo, you can't deny that. You can't deny his.
If you beat him, and especially throw him around kind of like that too, like I say, Sean O'Malley's gonna get fucking wrecked, bro. But that's who knows.
Yeah. I don't know. So that's 299. I think we'll see. We'll see what happens. They announced the main event for UFC 300.
Yeah.
It's going to be Alex Pajeda defending his light heavyweight title against Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill was the champion and gave up the belt due to injury. I don't know, man. I think this is what's the saying? Like shooting fish in a barrel for old Pajeda. I think it's an easy night. Not to discredit Jamal Hill, he was the champion, but I just think Alex Pajeda is another fucking level.
Yeah.
It seemed like they kind of threw this fight in there. Like they didn't know, they wanted to do something bigger, but they didn't know what to do, so they kind of just threw it in there.
You know why? So, I've never heard of this fucking guy.
Jamal Hill,
right? Never fucking heard about him, right?
Number one.
And I'm not saying I'm the UFC fucking guru, but I watch quite a bit of stuff and hear a lot of shit. I've never heard of this dude, right? Uh-huh. And when I was watching the pay-per-view this last weekend, they made a point to fucking show him a few times, bro, and talk about like, oh, that's Jamal Hill, ex-UFC champion or whatever. And sure enough, after the fight, they announced that he's fighting. Yeah. But it's funny to me because they started like trying to advertise it even before they announced the fight. I never even heard of this fucking guy.
Yeah, so it was kind of weird. So that remember Jiri Prochazka, he was the champ. He got injured, gave up the belt. This dude was the champ after him, and then this dude got injured and gave up the belt.
Okay,
so like that's kind of where that falls into place. But should be fucking easy peasy. Wow. I think easy night. That's gonna be the main event right there.
Easy money.
Yeah. Second one, as we already know, is gonna be Zhang and Jian. Which I don't know. I don't know about that fight. BMF championship in the third slot. Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway. That's going to be a crazy fight. They're going to beat the fuck out of each other, in all likelihood. Fourth fight of the night, Oliveira and Arman. I still don't know nothing about this Arman, but supposedly that's going to be a hell of a fight. I don't know. I don't know nothing about him.
Damn, he's supposed to beat Oliveira? On the betting?
On the betting currently, yeah.
What the fuck?
And that dude's number 4 and Oliveira's number 1.
What the fuck?
That changes as it gets closer to the fight, but right now, the betting line is him. Yeah.
Wow.
And then in that fifth spot,
I'm always excited to see Prochazka fight.
He always comes ready to throw. And that dude he's fighting.
His hair.
Yeah, he's a loco. No, he's the Zen. Look at that. Look at those betting odds. It's almost even.
He looks like Frank Mir, Rich Franklin.
Rich Franklin, yeah, with all tatted up, though. That's hilarious. So the main fight of the first fight of the main card is Calvin Kattar, Aljamain Sterling. That's a hell of a fight to kick off the fucking.
Aljamain did not make weight. Go back there and cut his hair, no.
But look at those betting odds. That's all. Bro, Calvin Kattar, that's no joke at number 8. It says Aljamain's number 1 at featherweight, but I'm not buying that. Him.
I can't stand Aljamain. The way he acted at the last press conference.
Weight. It's exciting. He's moving up in weight.
Yeah, I hope he gets his ass beat. Can't stand the way he acted at that last press conference.
Well, Calvin Kattar's no joke, so he better bring his A game. So the main prelim, the last prelim of the night, Bo Nickel and Cody Brundage. That's going to be a hell of a fight. Second to the last, Davison Figueiredo, Cody Garbrandt. Third to the last, Holly Holm, Kayla Harrison. Fourth, Sadiq Youssef, Diego Lopez.
This is the undercard?
So the undercard starts at Bo Nickel, Cody Brundage, and then goes this way.
Holly's on the undercard?
Yeah. That's UFC,
what the fuck?
That's UFC 300, doggy.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking about her. I'm just saying about like trying to pump up the woman's shit, you know?
Should be, well, and that's a big signing. That's Kayla Harrison's first fight. Do you think that one should be where the Bo Nickel, Cody Brundage? Because that's going to be the last fight before the main card kicks off.
But who am I? Shit, I ain't
But this Bo Nickel. But think about even Davison Figueiredo and Cody Garbrandt. That's a main card fight in itself.
Yeah, that should be above that, I think.
But this Bo Nickel, I know you don't know nothing about him, but you're gonna start seeing more about him now because like he's dominant as fuck. But
look at the odds.
Yeah, I know.
They shouldn't even be fighting.
Yeah, he should be fighting somebody else.
Get the fucking odds.
He should be fighting somebody else.
Yeah, you're gonna get paid out like fucking nothing.
I know. But anyway, so yeah, that is crazy that Holly's that far down on on the undercard. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Holly fight.
But no, so what do you think about that? I don't know about the card as a whole. I guess it's good.
It's good.
It's nothing. It's not knock my. It ain't knocking my socks off.
You know, probably kind of what it is just the UFC doesn't have nobody like McGregor, kind of, or a few people like McGregor. What I mean by that, by McGregor, is like big. Nobody's real like a presence. Nobody's presence are there like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
bigger than the sport. Like
at the moment. Yeah.
Like him, like a Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
Like somebody who's like bigger than like just the sport.
And Alex could be there, but he's kind of dumb or whatever it is. He's just like, whoa.
It's not dumb,
pick
bro.
it up, put it down. You know what I'm trying to say?
It's the language.
Not even just that. He could be fucking talking shit in his language. He's real like, have you seen? So what I mean by that, it's not even just me.
He's serious.
Have you seen the funny reels like on Facebook? Not on Facebook, like a YouTuber or whatever. There's a reel where famous interviewer, a UFC lady's interviewing him, and she's like, give me your she's asking him, like, I forget, but the point of the video is he does not change his face for whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Happy or sad or like this or that. And he just, but that's all I meant. He could have that presence, you know, because he's so good. He just kind of doesn't have that, you know. Gaethje is like, to me, could have that too, but I don't know why he's hard to like for me. I like him because he's so good, but he kind of makes me feel like I wouldn't really care for him.
In real life?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But I wouldn't mind him too much, but I just kind of rubs me. I don't know if it's the way he looks or what. I'm just like, it's whatever, you know, or maybe I got to get to know him.
Uh-huh.
But there's some people like for like McGregor, like, you know, like, I don't know. I keep saying him, but like,
and like Max Holloway,
you just like him right off the bat, even though he's a piece of shit, you know. But for some reason, it's just, I don't know.
Like Max Holloway
needs to comb his hair, bro.
He's like a natural 45er, man. Like I worry about the size of Gaethje, who's a you know a natural 55er, whereas Holloway, you know, this fight's gonna
pulled
be
him out of the volcano in fucking Samoa, bro. They fucking
throw a brush through your hair, bro.
Just walked out of the fucking coconut bush, bro.
But yeah, so I don't know, man. All in all, I'm not too really looking at it, you know. I don't know.
It'll be good, but it doesn't have you so excited.
Those
right?
prelims look more enticing than the actual main card. The Holly Holm, Kayla Harrison, and the Figueiredo Garbrandt. Those are gonna be crazy.
You know what they should fucking do? What would be fucking cool? They should have gave it for free. And still kept all the badass names and gave it for free for $300 as a celebration.
That'll never happen. Never. That's way too much money.
That's what he should have done.
That's what they should have done, but that's way too much money on the table.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
I don't like the way that dude's looking at me from China right there.
That's Yan Zhou, man. That's a lady, man.
I don't like the way she's looking at me.
I don't know. We'll see.
Right. Yeah, it'll be cool. We'll watch it. Won't buy it.
Stream it up. Stream work good for you?
It worked the best it has in a while.
Okay. You know what I found is doing it on Chrome is the way to do it. I had been doing it through Internet Explorer the last couple times, and it was real spotty, so I did it through Chrome.
Okay.
Fixed the issue.
Yeah, well, I didn't have no work. Like I said, it worked it buffered just it worked good. I'd say it worked good. Nice. But I've had issues in the recent past.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's it for the fight talk. There's a lot of fight talk, but yeah, we'll see what happens. What was I gonna say?
Watch nothing?
No, I haven't really had time to watch anything. I had to renew my my lease on my apartment.
Yeah.
That time of the year. This is gonna be the last year I'm at this fucking place. I say that every year, but like this is the 100%.
Your goal,
this is it.
Or whatever.
I'm already typing up the letter that I'm gonna give them on December 1st.
All right.
Slide it to them.
Yep.
just no fucking, no, man, there's no fucking, this world is just fucked. So, you know, I've been there quite a few years now. This is the third set of people running that office that I've seen since I've been there. Like they bring them in sets. They bring in the two ladies who sit in the back, and then there's a schmo in the front who answers the phones and does all that. And they bring them in all three at a time. This is the third set, and I swear they're more and more incompetent every fucking set of them. You know what I mean? As each set goes by, it's like, fuck, and they get worse. So like, just no fucking customer service whatsoever, man. You know, you pay these people a lot of fucking money. You know what I mean? I get it. They work in an office, like they work.
You should tell them like that, bro.
But it's like, what?
Just like comical, right? Like, no, there's no point, but just for almost, it's comical at this point, right? Like, it's like, man, you guys got horrible customer service. What's going on in here?
But like, what's going on in here?
Yeah, look around. God, you guys have horrible customer service.
But like,
tell them like you just told me.
You're
the sixth one, and it's getting shittier and shittier around here. What's going on?
I don't get it, man. I really don't. And like, at the same time, I do, because like, they're just like receptionists, right? Like they're hired to run that office. What they really are tasked with doing on a day-to-day basis, not very much. You know what I mean? Basically make sure that the fucking place is, you know, show people the property, hope that they fucking sign a lease, file paperwork. You know what I mean?
So is it just those employees that are changing, or is the management company changing?
So it's been the same management company. The management company's changed once, okay? And that was early on. So that hasn't been too big of a thing. But like this company, they run a bunch of other ones in town. And I've done some research.
Is it Rhino?
No.
Okay.
But I've done some research, and like they're known to not be very favorable, right? And like, to be honest, I haven't had too many issues. That's why I've stayed there as long as I have. But like, and then, you know, it's just a given they're gonna raise your shit, you know, year to year. But luckily this year wasn't as bad as last year. So like it was doable. But I know that like next year it's not gonna be the same. You know what I mean? And like I'm getting sick of that part of town. I'm just like, fuck this shit. So but I go in to sign the paperwork. Like, so this is the first year they've been wanting to do this shit all digitally. So like, usually I would just go and sit down and sign my shit, you know, like in front of somebody. They would, like, years past, they would go through each section, read it to me, and fucking, I would sign off what I need to sign off for initial, what I need to initial, right?
Trying to be all professional when they need to be, right?
Well, no, that's years past. Fucking, now they want to do it digitally. They're supposed to send through an email, and then you're supposed to sign it digitally, and like you're supposed to just read it yourself, and then obviously read it yourself, and then but there was an issue. They couldn't get it to fucking work. So like finally, after dealing with this shit for almost a month, I'm not kidding you, a month. My current lease is about to fucking end. This shit's supposed to be signed months ago. You know what I mean? Like if you're planning on staying, your shit's signed months before your lease is up. You know what I mean? Like they don't wait till the last minute. Yeah. And so they're like, finally come in and we'll do this the old fucking fashioned way. I'm like, why don't you just do this in the fucking first place? Why are you trying to fucking, you know, anyway. So I go in. And like these motherfuckers should know who I am. I've been dealing with them for like the last fucking month. You know, they should know my fucking who I am. I'm right there. I'm
see these eyes, motherfucker.
Hear my voice. So I have an appointment. I walk in right on the dot, and just zero fucking interest. You know what I mean? They're like the guy at the front, the fucking what did I call him earlier? I forget. But
the receptionist?
Yeah. So he's
Schmo Joe that answers phones.
Schmo. He's like, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, I have an appointment to sign my lease. And he's like, oh, let me get that printed for you. And I'm like, get it printed? I'm like, I knew you fuckers. Like, you know, I was already going into it expecting the fucking worst in my mind. You know what I mean? Because that's just how I am. And I was just like, something's not going to, there's no way it's going to go as smooth as this should, right? And then it's like, you know, I'm coming in at a certain time. Have that shit printed, ready to fucking rock and roll. Don't fucking tell me you got to print a fucking, you know, it's like 50 fucking pages. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there and I got to wait for him to print it all out. He hands it to me. There's no...
He's all, we're out of ink.
Imagine, fuck, we better take your ass to Staples real quick and in a hurry, because I'm, so meanwhile, I could see the manager. She's in the back office, and she's just fucking like giving me like dirty looks, bro. Like I'm inconveniencing them. Like they're having some kind of meeting with all of them, and fucking
Look at that bitch.
Schmo here is fucking. He's not in the meeting because he's having to fucking help me. I'm like. And she's like fucking giving me fucking dirty looks from inside the window. I know, saying disparaging remarks.
Can you Three Stooges hurry it up here, man?
For real. So he prints it all out. He just hands me a stack of papers, and like he doesn't go through nothing. Fucking, I gotta sit there and I gotta fucking, I had already read through the digital copy. I had read through it multiple times when I was attempting to fucking sign it the way that they wanted me to the first time. So I already knew what was up. I knew what the numbers were and everything. It wasn't a big deal. I was able to sign through it quick. But like, that's not the point. Like, there's just like these people are so new to that office, this set, that like, not even a like,
no care.
Not even a like, thank you for choosing to stay here. Fucking, we're happy that you're choosing to fucking live here. Fucking, maybe I'm asking too much.
No. Fuck no. Have some fucking customer service shit.
But so
that's ridiculous.
Sign the shit and then hand it over, and I'm like, years past, it's like, the manager in a few days they'll sign all the things where I had to sign, and then I can get a copy. And she's like, oh no, she can sign them real quick. So she signed them real quick and then made me a copy. And I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like. But like I said, it's the last time I'm gonna have to deal with that shit, at least through them. Though. But yeah,
should be treating you good though after all the money you give them and whatnot,
Yeah, but that's not how it works. Thousands and thousands of dollars a year, fucking, since I've been living there. But it's whatever, man. It's whatever.
Their loss.
I guess. I don't know.
Come next year.
You wait. Come next year.
I'm gonna move out next year, bitch.
12 months from now, it's on.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
For reals, though.
You saw that text I sent you, and I don't know why I forgot to talk about this. I forgot to talk about this on last week's podcast when we were actually talking about the Super Bowl commercials. Yeah. It was a Jesus commercial where he's washing feet, where they're talking about washing feet. Did you see this commercial?
I saw it. I saw it live.
Yeah. So that was primarily a Christian commercial, I believe.
I don't know. Maybe some fucking Antichrist put it on there for people to fight about it. I don't know.
For me to bring it up.
No, I don't mean that. Like, I'm not trying to be rude like that. No. I'm saying just in general. Like, yeah, who knows where that came from? But threw me totally off guard. Tad comical. I remember like when I first seen it, left me like tad comical, a tad like what you're saying, like who fucking paid for this, or like kind of just threw me for a little bit of a loop for sure.
Just so fucking like, totally on brand, for like society how it is today. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have been that surprising to see something like that. Like, right, it was early on too when it came on in the Super Bowl. It was like right at the beginning too.
The funny part is though, like, I mean, we were pretty involved with the religion when we were young, but I bet you there's a ton of people that had no idea what was going on. It doesn't show Jesus. It shows like, like the fireman washing the bum's feet, or like, and I get it. That's supposed to be like in the eyes of Jesus.
You know what was going on.
I did, but I think that there's tons of people, like, especially think about the generation under us, couple generations under us, like, they didn't know what the fuck was going on. They probably just didn't even snap.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like you said, like I got it right away, but like,
so it was for a certain demographic, because young kids a lot of kids don't. Man, that's just like an old school thing. I think when you heard about Jesus washing the feet,
of his disciples. But like, what are we trying to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like the one I sent you, it was this cop and they're in an alleyway, and he has you could see the cop car, the lights on in the back, and then there's this black dude who's barefoot, and the cop is on his knees washing his fucking feet. And I'm like, so he pulled this black dude over, walking through an alleyway, turned his lights on him, and then he got out and he said, "Take your shoes off, young man." He said, "I'm gonna wash them feet."
Yeah, I think. Well, of course, that's thinking literally, but I think like whoever, it could have been a good idea. Like whoever, say if it wasn't supposed to be malicious, if good was supposed to come from this thing, whoever paid for it, I think maybe they had a decent idea, but they executed it very poorly. And like, for instance, in that situation, I don't think you're supposed to be washing a person's feet literally. I think maybe like they just wanted people to treat people humanely, basically was the intent of the treat people like how you would want to be treated kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's what I took that could be what could have, if you know what I mean, trying to say.
So he gets us was like the tagline for this. So that one right there, that is a priest. You
don't know he's a priest. I mean, he's a religious person. He's got a cross on.
You could see the white collar.
That don't matter. People dress like that aren't priests, bro. To be a priest, you have to be a real priest. Goes to fucking.
Well, what is the picture supposed to portray? That he's a priest.
He's a God-going man. It doesn't have to be a priest. There's other religions that wear those that aren't priests, bro.
So he's wearing the collar. He's wearing all black. He's wearing a visible cross around his neck.
Yeah, it's a man of God.
It's a man of God. And he told this transgender gentleman.
That's hilarious. I just thought it was a chick, but now that you say that, it looks like a fucking dude.
It's a fucking.
I see his balls hanging out of the shorts. I see it.
How do I make it bigger?
But man, you just threw me for a loop. See,
bro. So that's he's putting his foot out all daintily. He took his roller skates off.
It's a nice leg.
He was roller skating. I don't know if I go that far. He's roller skating down the beach, and this man of God, as you want to call him, it's very clear he's a priest.
No, why would you say that? You don't know he's a priest. There you go, just spreading shit. That's what you do. That's what that means when you say that,
bro. You cannot tell me that is not supposed to be a priest.
Bro, it's a man of God, bro. Different religions wear those same vestments.
A person who preaches.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
What I mean by that is that there's all kinds of different religions now. There's people that open a church, get a degree online, and fucking wear those clothes, bro, and say they're a fucking man of God. But you see him, and you see this dude doing shit, and he gets classified as a priest, and you're like, oh, look at this priest doing all this shit, but he's not a priest.
But doesn't that make more sense if it was a transgender individual that he should get his feet washed by a man of God? Does that make any sense?
I don't give a fuck about either of them. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm gonna do what I want.
Okay, so this is another still from the commercial. It's outside of a.
What's going on here? Here they put like a new school lady in an old school fucking shit. Doesn't it look like she's like more modern? This is a time travel.
No, they're both back in the day.
Nah, that lady with the blue one, that looks modern.
It sucks that it's so pixelated.
That's a modern person they threw in there.
Hold on a second.
So I guess this one's judging the abortion. What's going on here? You want to really get into some shit today, don't you, Joe? Priests, abortions, fucking transgenders. I don't talk about none of that shit.
So this one's about
abortion.
This one's about abortion. So it's outside of a family planning clinic, and this white lady, I don't know what she's doing. She must have been outside protesting this young girl getting an abortion, because she said, "Sit on this bench. I'm gonna wash your feet real quick before you go inside." So she's like one of the people who stands outside of the abortion clinic.
I don't know her.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know her.
Okay.
I guess that's what they're implying, though, right?
Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
What's really fucked up about that whole thing is that girl looks like she's 12 years old. Why didn't they put a little bit of an older person on there?
So this one here. This is in high school, it looks like. So this...
Who's going to mop that up? The fuck? It's not like they're outside.
The other ones were outdoors.
The fuck's going on? My dad's got to mop that up, bro.
The other ones were outdoors.
The fuck? Oh, fuck those kids, bro.
So this is clearly the popular girl on the right. She's washing the feet of this emo alternative kid sitting on a skateboard who would be wearing them boots over there that are next to the skateboard. So it's about being nice in school. No bullying. No bullying. The short red hair. And then, of course, the one I sent you. So this gentleman.
He's like, "Wash my feet, bitch."
Is that the look he's giving him?
Yeah, he's like, "Wash my feet, bitch."
He's like,
looks like Guillermo from Jimmy Kimmel washing his feet.
Get in between the toes.
Like Guillermo, you know who that is,
I know fucking Guillermo.
That's Guillermo.
He's looking at him like, if I have to tell you to get in between the toes one more time, I'm going to smack you upside your head. Is that the right voice? No.
How come you think they're putting them both with their feet? How like the guy with that washes the person washing the feet has their feet off.
If you haven't noticed, and everyone we've seen, they've all been barefoot.
Yeah, I did. But why?
It's because they're equals.
They're gonna take turns washing.
It's because they're equals.
They're gonna take turns washing, right?
I don't
guess
think so.
Well, I think so because
I think this is a one-sided wash.
Why would he have his feet off? Why would he have his shoes off then?
Because it's about being equal. He said we're both gonna stand barefoot in this dirty alley as equals, but I'm gonna wash your toes.
Did the other pictures have socks?
No, they were all barefoot.
No, but where are the socks?
Barefoot in the shoes, sweaty bare feet.
Huh? That's uncomfortable.
This one was riding the roller skates barefoot. The priest or man of God.
Looks like fucking the Big Lebowski. Joe's like, that's clearly a priest. Jesus Christ.
That's what he said.
I didn't even snap that was a transgender.
So yeah. So I'm surprised we didn't talk more about this.
Where are you going with this, Joe?
I just wanted to get your take on it.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I've seen it.
I was hoping to rile you up a little more than that.
I think it's comical. No, because I don't give a fuck. To me, it's like you said. It's like just this day and age kind of dumb shit, right?
But do you think that's getting the point? Do you think that's getting a positive message across? Do you think that worked?
I think people need to wash their ass, man, not their feet. That's what I think this day and age.
Do you want to wash somebody's feet?
Of course not. Like, I don't understand. Like, what's?
Oh fuck.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. All right.
I'd work at a fucking nail salon if I wanted to wash people's feet, bro.
How do you do?
In a different career, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's really interesting. It's, I think, like I said, it could be about getting people to argue amongst each other. I think it was just a poor execution on people trying to treat people, how you want to be treated.
Be nice.
Yeah, it's like,
be fair.
You know what they should have done though is like they should have made the cop black.
Why?
Because they just like, why does it gotta be a black guy? Like, cause they're just flipping the situations. It makes it more comical to me. So like, I see that and I see like George Floyd and the dude who fucking choked him out, but now they're making him fucking.
Shouldn't it be a white cop?
I guess.
Not a Latino?
Yeah, instead of Guillermo.
It looks like he could be Guatemalan.
Black or white's good.
I don't know.
I think black on black is cool. I'm just saying, bro. The whole thing's wild to me.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I do remember
you
that
think
when
black
it played,
on black
though.
is cool.
Yeah, white on white, whatever.
They better be careful walking around in that alley. They might step on
white.
They might step on a needle.
Yeah,
it'd be bad ending for them all. But yeah,
you know what's funny though? Like
Big Lebowski. That's a fucking priest, bro. People write in the comments. Is this a priest? I'm gonna post this fucking picture.
Give me a Caucasian Jackie.
You thought it was a lady. That is a lady, AJ. What are you talking about? That is a lady.
You can't go back from what you just said.
That's a lady.
You can't just backtrack what you just said.
That's a lady. What you're looking at.
You just clowned her all sick, and then you're like,
Her. That's
I
right.
seen the nutsack.
That's her. Yo, that's what you said. You said
I seen it.
You said it was getting cold on the cement.
I seen it, dog.
You said the nutsack was.
I seen nice legs, and then
cold on the pavement.
I followed the toe up the nice fucking leg, and there was a ball sack hanging.
And you're like, oh.
And I said no.
All right.
Change the photo. Yeah. Right. No, it's definitely for this day and age, it will cause a lot of fucking shit.
Well, a commercial that guaranteed that upset a lot of people. That upset a lot of people.
Why? What do you think they would get upset about? Religion? Because they're atheists or what?
Because even though, like, no, that's too upset because in their eyes, if they're on that side of thought, right? They're religious, but they don't feel like a priest should be washing the feet of a transgender man, transgender lady. AJ, you know what I mean?
That would make a religious person mad.
If somebody who was super religious,
that take,
yeah,
okay, yeah, got you.
Because that's the point they're trying to make, right? Is like normally a man of God wouldn't be washing the feet of a transgender. Normally a police officer wouldn't be washing a black man's feet. Normally the popular girl in high school wouldn't be washing the not popular girl in high schools. And then if you're protesting if you're protesting the abortion, then you're not going to be washing the feet of somebody going to get an abortion.
Yeah.
Today's lesson.
Yeah, I think it's just symbolism. You know what I mean? The feet washing is just symbolism.
We're all equal.
I know you're bullshitting right now, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, I think it was just like, yeah. But man, it could cause some shit, though. It's funny. To me, it's comical as fuck.
It is.
God, it's funny.
No, that was a good laugh. Good laugh.
Damn.
Right on, man.
Wash my feet, bitch.
That's the look.
I still see that. No?
That's the look that he's giving the police officer. He's looking like as soon as he gets done, he's gonna smack him.
You know what it reminds me of? Those guys at the mall. They're like, "Hey, let me see them J's, man. Come on!" Like when you're walking at the mall and they want to scuff they want to clean your shoes so they can sell you some shoe cleaner. Yeah, that's what this commercial reminds me of.
Why does the black guy have a soiled wife beater on? His wife beater is clearly dirty. Like he spilled something all down the front.
He's a criminal. Look at him. He's in a fucking dark alley. It's not even because he's whatever. You don't bring race or whatever the fuck. He's a criminal. He's in a dark alley. He ain't got no shoes on.
His shoes are right there.
Oh, well, he ain't got them on. You ever see somebody in the alley that ain't got no shoes and they're normal? Suspicious character, man. Suspicious character. You know what I'm saying? I want to know where the socks are, man, because I got to have socks on.
Sweaty feet, all these motherfuckers.
That shit's uncomfortable with no socks on.
All right, man. We'll wrap it up on that. Thanks for tuning in as always. Brand new episode next week. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up.
Thanks for tuning in.
AJ and Joe Show. We're out.